When I first came to Vancouver, it was definitely a big change. I was around 4 years old, and my first interaction with the Salvation Army was we were looking for a mattress, and a friend suggested to go to the Salvation Army. And we showed up to the Richmond Corps, and it was during the summer, so they had a vacation Bible school at the time. The officer invited us to stay for the day while my mother could look for the mattress. When my mother came back, we didn't find a mattress, but we did find a family and a church. Since that small little brief moment, my mother knew that the Richmond Salvation Army was a special place, and we began attending the Sunday service. And when I was 7 years old, that was the first time I came to Camp Sunrise. I remember walking down gravel road past the basketball court and seeing the rest of the camp open up, seeing an outdoor pool for the first time, and then meeting my cabin leader. And at that age, they just really pour into you and really care about you and just show you lots of love. We just had a lot of fun that week. For me, growing up, I went to a few different just high schools and elementary schools, but camp was always something that was stable and always there for me in the summers. When I got more involved with camp, I was 14, and at that time, I was still quite heavily focused on soccer, but at that time, as you grow up a little bit older, you are exposed to different things such as drug use and like rule breaking and stuff like that, and that was something that was becoming more prevalent as I grew up. But just having Camp Sunrise come and being involved with Camp Sunrise at that age allowed me to be in a community where it is Christ focused, and really you're putting your efforts and your passions into the next generation and showing the love to the kids, and that really impacted me. Camp has been a big part in my life, especially as a staff. I think something that's been quite special is the training that we do here at Camp Sunrise, and learning the interpersonal skills, even as a young age, and learning how to deal with conflict and how to interact as a community. But it's also been a place where I've been able to show my leadership, and I think that Camp Sunrise is really special in that manner, and my story is not unique. I think camp has given such amazing opportunities to a lot of people my age.
I think a big part that inspires me about Carlos is he's not afraid to just go all out for camp. And he is just one of the hundreds of stories of kids that have been nervous to come to camp or first time going away from home, and being able to find out who they are, meet new friends, and someone who has just caught the fire of what it is to love camp and now want to give back. And that's what we see with our senior leaders. They're here because they want to make a difference in others. Donor support is vital to what we do for camping ministry. It's everything understanding that there's upgrades. We have many buildings and many programs that happen on site. We also see that we're adding staff to our numbers to make sure we can be as inclusive, supportive to every child who comes on these grounds. And so we know that we want to make sure we have the most up-to-date, safe place, but also the best experience for the kids. I have never seen more transformation anywhere than at camp. And it's sometimes not seen in the moment, it's seen a couple years later. And we're seeing those skills transferred over so that they will be better leaders and better people for this world. And Carlos is a great example of that.
I think camp is very crucial. I think for some, it's one of the few weeks where they're truly loved, where they're truly shown that they matter. And that's really hard. Seeing the amount of love that was shown to me as a kid, and knowing that I could be able to do that for a kid, that's the thing that keeps me going.